Hey YouTube, the graffiti reviewer here. Today I'm gonna review the Krink K-71 in green. It's a pretty cool marker made by a graffiti writer owned company. The graffitier who owns it is KR. Pretty cool writing style, super drippy and stuff. It's really unique. This marker has a chisel tip nib. I don't know how wide it is, probably around a little less than 10 millimeters. See-through top cap, so you can see the ink when it's coming. That doesn't really matter. The problem I have about these is that when you get it, it doesn't come with that much ink in it. So once you go to fill it up and you put more ink than it came in with and you pump it, a ton of ink just goes everywhere. So it's a big waste of that, which it's not always a big problem if you fill it up right, but I don't always mind that. Some people like to take a razor blade and just take the nib and file it like that, put a bunch of cuts in it, rub it on a brick wall, it doesn't really matter, just to make the nib pretty big. I'm going to do a buff test for you guys with a chemical, a spray paint, and a bucket paint. I already wrote the lines, so here they are. And I'll be back with the outcomes.
Cat, don't be tripping. 'Cause that's the way you wanted it. That's the way you got it. That's the way it's gonna be. It's just the way it is.
Word is born. When shots get fired, I'm the first to respond. And if niggas don't correspond to the same logical shit I'm on, they get dragged from Queens to LaFonda, Hagen back to Plymouth. See that rapper, him a myth. Soon as he opens his mouth, gimmick. Let's chop him up, place him in the frozen section at Simics. So when someone sees part of his face when they're shopping, they can go cynic. I bring hard up in this place to keep shit popping, ain't no limits. Plus I swing from the start in this race, I beat you to the finish. I drove to Venice, LA, San Francisco, and back to Chicago. That's about it, but niggas don't give me shit wherever I go. You cannot throw blows in my direction without me flexing. So either shoot me or hit me with your Lexus at the intersection.
Offense, defense, pretense, pictures, holy scriptures, travel brochures to Cuba, Kemet, plus New York to your research, the knowledge evident without being there. I told the devil I was the master, black, he disappeared. Existence do get twisted by the viewer, visualize brain tumors penetrating your mental states, and sooner than man, woman, and child collapse back, providing time gaps, creation was partaken, leaving your soul shaken.
Full of quarters leads to disqualification, but a fist full of dollars be the shit that's running the nation. My name has been connected with the underground layers, the movements and unknown rebels that dwell there. And upstairs we got brothers on the PlayStation. The structure Derby 2 is cool, but I prefer the rated. When the beat's basic and the vibe is created, I stick it into brothers as a liquid, leave them sedated. What the fuck you saying? Man, you trying to intercept, better stamp and get checked by my brothers up in the sag. Pass through the jungle and come dwell amongst the tribe into the siphon. Get to meet General Wound Ward live.
I discovered ill recipes without the ride on ecstasy. Fantasizing I'd have 3 wives sleeping next to me. Eventually organize the equity, get the homestead steady. Credit to trusting me, some partial child custody. It beckons me, keeps testing me. I strangle the jeopardy-driven snakes that bathe in the leprosy, heavily weighted. Dumbfounded by the destiny, I'm trying to surround my life with factors that's fresh to me.
Everything.
It takes a certain type of power to lead people in the light, and that same power used negatively could lead them to fight. So let's use it right to avoid losing another life. Humans are supposed to be tight. Let's unite and go cruising tonight. This one goes out to all my cats in peace who have to use gats for heat. Others bust their caps on sheets or rap to compete and try to beat street corner performers. Lack a little bit on freeze, then practice when it gets warmer. I'll ask a former bandmate if he can relate to the short shot, 100% pure pop in a pipe that rotates. I can move at a slow rate, but it take longer to do things. I'm trying to do things now, can't deal with my mood swings.
Yo, where was you at? In the back building with error fat, terrorizing all platforms, no more black form stature. Static I manifest, break hard to capture. My lifestyle cool, but I'll be the first one to react pure. My mental transcends many forms and categories. Murder stories, winter flurry, vision blurry. Can you see we? I self-divine 3D. Black needy Christians need a christening to see the visions that penetrate my facade. Weekly, then sit back and meditate, chant the mantra. Break out fast and catch the martyr. Smoke a spliff and poke the nigga for a starter.
It don't make any difference how rich you get to be, how much your chairs and tables cost, how great your luxury. It ain't home to you, though it be the palace of a king, until somehow your soul is sort of wrapped round everything. Everything.
Okay, I'm back with the results from the buff test. This right here is bucket paint. It's pretty nice bucket paint. That's probably why it covered up as well as it did. Hope you can see that in the light. The middle one, that is like it's paint thinner pretty much. That actually got the color off pretty good. And this is spray paint right here. I'll show you the original color, and you'll be able to tell the difference easily. It's pretty dark. Let me get a better one because that has too much ink on it. Alright. Overall, I really like this marker. I think it held up the best to the spray paint and the paint thinner. Don't know why, but it might just be this color because on the buff proof blue one that I have, that goes through anything, literally. It's crazy. I'll do a review on that. Rate, subscribe, comment. Hope you like. Peace.